welcome back to my channel. Today I have a Disneyland Paris haul for you. There is nowhere in my house that's like a nice filming background, so keeping it real. This is just a corner of my office with some jumpers and a Target bag hanging up because why not? If you watched my latest vlog, I've been to Disneyland Paris with Disney Parks UK. I'm speechless, honestly. No words for the fact that I got invited to that, like just little old me, you know. So thank you so much if you ever engage or anything with my content. I really appreciate it. So when we picked up our like credentials, which is just like our park tickets, and like there was a wristband, I've actually just cut it off my home. Sad. But that essentially got us into like all of the reserved areas and stuff. Who do I think I am saying all this? It doesn't feel like real life, but hey, we've been and it was amazing. So we've got given some stuff basically when we picked up our credentials, like a little bag of stuff, and then I bought some stuff with my own money. I've spent the gift card. There's just a lot of stuff in here, considering we were there for 2 nights. So I'm just gonna go through in a random order what's in this bag. I am the proud owner of a Mike Wazowski Bigfoot plush, is that what they're called? And he is a delight. He was €35, I think, yes. There was a guy on the trip who brought his daughter with him, and she bought this, and I was like, why do I want that too? So I thought, why would I deprive myself of some happiness at Disney? So this is going to go on my bed. Oh, it might actually just go in this corner. You can't see that, but that's where I keep like my ears and stuff, like my mini ears, and it looks right at home. This was the bag we picked up when we got our credentials, and it's got some goodies inside. The first thing is this music festival cup. This is €25 if you were to buy it in the park. It comes with a straw, and I like the lid. Whew. I'm a sucker for a cup, especially a Disney cup, and this is a good size for me. So yeah. Oh, and it closes like, it's got one of those closures. The fact it's quite hard to do, I think, means it's probably quite secure. And then it also has a straw. This is a bit of me. I'm going to go give this a wash and fill it up with something after this. Love you. Next up, we have Minnie, and Minnie is in her festival outfit. The outfits for the festival, they killed it, honestly, so good. This is €35 if you wanted to buy it in the park. And they have them available in quite a lot of places, and Mickey looks so cute. Goofy looks cute. They're all cute. I'm going to give this to Francis, I think. Feel like that's a good addition to his bedroom. I also got 2 pairs of the festival ears. So keep your eyes peeled on my Instagram, because I feel like we need to do a giveaway of some description, because I only have one head and therefore don't need 2 pairs of ears. But basically the trip I could have taken a +1, but Nick didn't fancy it, and I just thought I'm going solo. And I'm so glad I did, because it was so nice. I had like the perfect amount of time to myself, time with other people. Like, it was just fab. So these are the ears for the festival. They're really, really nice. I love the back and how it's like pastel tie-dye, and it's got the little logo on there. €35 in the parks. I have 2. So yes, please keep your eyes on my Instagram, because I will do a giveaway of some description for those ears. I'm just piling things here. We'll see how that goes. It'll just come tumbling over in a sec. Is that focusing? I think it is. I'm not a big drinker, but there was something so beautiful about the weather that made me think a little glass of champagne wouldn't go amiss. What happened to me? Also, when you're in France, why not? So there are carts like dotted around Main Street. I say dotted around, I saw one. So I don't know any more than one, to be honest. This was, I want to say €20, and you get to keep the cup. The cup's quite cute, actually. It's got lipstick all over it, but and the champagne was nice. Sometimes I'm a bit like, oh, with champagne, but that was lovely. I've got a Labubu. There is a Pop Mart in Disney Village, which I think is just so clever. It is, however, the tiniest shop in the world, and people were trying to take their pram in there, and I was like, girl, please don't. Like, this is not a pram area. Like, it's small. I'd say it was probably the same size as my office I'm in, and it is small. However, I got a Labubu, and this is from the Macaron collection. I will have probably unboxed this on social by now, like across other channels. If you are unfamiliar with the unboxing process of these, this is from the Macaron collection. Did I just say that properly? You take it out of the box and you pull it out, and it's in like a packet. And if you look in, you get to see, I don't know where I've put the little thing. It's not a card that shows you which one you've got. Don't look in the box. That's what I did. And I was filming myself having a fail of an unboxing. So I've probably shared it because why not? But yeah, I got the little green one and I think he's so cute. And then on the theme of Pop Mart, as we were leaving, like going back to the hotel to like get the coach back to the airport, not the airport, the Eurostar, I couldn't resist. I haven't opened him yet. That will be an unboxing. I love watching unboxings. I can't skip an unboxing, okay? I just can't. Especially if it's something from Pop Mart. And then Lauren, who I was with, was like, oh, these are so cute. They are. Look, so cute. They're like little vinyl figures, and these are ones you can get. Loving, loving, loving life. Don't know which one I want, to be honest, but I just thought that would look so cute in Frances's room. And I can unbox it, and I love an unboxing. And then I also got these because they're like, they're hard to explain. There will be an unboxing somewhere on my social at some point. I don't know how much these were. I think these were €15 each, and the other one was 20. Sounds about right. Sounds about right there. So yeah, I'm all Pop Marted out. I've got an assortment of t-shirts for my little boy. I eyed this one up the whole time. And yeah, went back for it basically just before. I had a bit of a shopping trip before I went back to get the coach. How cute. And it's like got stuff on the back as well. €18 for that one. Where am I putting this? Over there. And then, look at me go. This one was €16. And I just thought that was very cute. We love cars in this house. So I got that one. And then I got another cars one. This one was 18. And it's one of the ones that like has stuff on the front and then on the back. And I just think that is lovely. And I took him to Disneyland Paris in October, if you've watched that vlog. So it felt like I'm going to get him a few bits, you know. These were actually the first things I picked up for him. I've took this out of the box because it was easier to travel with. But it is a little box with Mickey Mouse on. Oh, and it comes with a spoon and a fork. I'm not gonna lie, I've still got these things on here because I was just trying to put them in here very quickly and I couldn't get them off. So obviously I will take them off, wash them, and then you can start using them. But I thought they would be so good for Florida when we go in June and September. Just to like have in the bag, have in our bag. Oh, need cutlery? Here you go, you've got your own. And then I can't resist. I can't walk past a plate that's cute and not buy it. Having said that, there was a really cute Buzz one and I was like, walk away, and I did, but I had to get in this Cars one. I just think so stinking cute, and I love a little plate that's got all different, you know. I almost bought my Spider-Man cup and then I was like, rein yourself in, rein yourself in. Something for me. I got this little bracelet. It is like a very simple design. It's got a little Mickey head. This was €25 and it was from like in the, what do they call it when you go down the side? You don't go down Main Street, you go down the sides, you know, like undercover, the inside. The side that's got Casey's on, down there somewhere, there's like all this beautiful glass stuff and jewellery. I spotted it there. On the way out the first night, I was like, oh, they've got bracelets there. So then when I was mooching about on my own on Saturday, I picked that up and just thought that was really, really sweet. And then I have two of the same car. They are like pull back Lightning McQueens and then you let them go. These were €15. I got one for Francis because he loves them. And then my friend is having a baby soon and her little boy really likes cars. And I just thought it would be nice to get him a little gift as well. So I picked that up for him and they'll have matching cars. The last thing, aside from like all these bags, I've got two of these little ones. The big one I showed you. And then I've also got a medium size one. Oh, what was that? Hold the phone. I took the pen from the hotel. You're allowed to do that, aren't you? Sorry, I had a coughing fit. I did cut that out though. No one needs to hear that. But this is the pen from our resort, basically. Whew, that was quite the coughing fit. But yeah, this is the last thing I got. And I'm obsessed with this. I saw this all over social at one point. And I was like, oh my god, I love it. How nice is that? And you basically get it engraved with what you want. It's in the new Disney Style. It's how it's called, Disney Style store. I think it's called L'Atelier. I'm too English for this. There's like a little booth in the like to the back left of the store, and they do lots of personalisation. And these are one of them. They do them in this size for €15 and a bigger size, maybe for 25. I can't remember off the top of my head. And yeah, you can have them engraved. They are like plastic, but I just thought that would be really cute in this room because he's got like a bit of an area with like the Lego Disney Castle and like Mickey Conductor hat and stuff like that. And I just thought that would make a nice little addition. To be honest, the big one would probably look really good as like a name thing on like the bedroom door. Should I have done that? Maybe I should have. But yeah, so I had to get this one and I was so happy because I kind of forgot it was a thing. I remember seeing it loads, kind of forgot, and then I was like just wandering about. I'm not gonna lie, I was like doing a bit of a wander, filming some footage, and I was like, this is what I saw online. Like, yes, I'm gonna do it. So I did it. But that is everything from my haul. I don't think it's loads, but it's also not loads, is it? Considering we weren't there super long. But yeah, I had the absolute best time ever. Thank you for following along on Instagram and TikTok and watching the vlog. I'm delirious. At this stage right now, it is the day after we got back and I worked from like 7:30 till like 4:15. So I barely left my desk. Got in at like 10, 11 last night from like the best trip ever. The girl's exhausted, but I had the absolute best time. And now we're on the countdown for Walt Disney World in June. Someone needs to pinch me because I just can't believe we're going again so soon. What keeps me going through life, I'm not gonna lie. I have to have a holiday to look forward to. But thank you so much for watching. Any questions about anything, feel free to drop a comment below, message me on Instagram, whatever else, and I will see you in the next one, which is going to be Walt Disney World related. What?